Hi, this is Peggy with Spunky Plum. I'm going to show you how to take a Cricut Joy insert card SVG file and adapt it for cutting with either your Cricut Maker or your Explorer. So I've already brought in the elements I need, which is the design and a card base. Now you can either make this card base yourself. You would just need a rectangle that's 8.5 inches wide by 5.5 inches tall, and you'll want to add a score line down the center. I'm bringing in a card file that you can get for free from my website, spunkyplum.com. You'll want to go to the Free Files tab and select the A2 card blank. Download it and bring it into Cricut Design Space, and this is the exact file right here. So it's worth noting that when you bring an SVG into Design Space, it automatically reads it as a cut file. So Design Space assigns the cut operation to every element with the project. So when you're working with paper crafting, you're often going to have a little work you need to do to get the project ready. So I'm going to start out with the card base, and I'll select both elements. And as you can see, this line that says basic cut, you can see this yellow one right here is the actual outline, the rectangle that we need. This is what we need to be a score line. And it is assigned the cut function, and we don't want that. So we're going to select just that element. Now, sometimes, let me get them both selected again. Sometimes when you're working with outside SVGs and you need to change elements, you may need to come up here and click on Ungroup. That sometimes it doesn't let you just grab a single element, but in this case it is. So with that one selected, I'm going to come to the Operation drop-down menu and select Score. So let me click away from that, and you can see now it has added the dashed lines. It has changed it from a cut line to a score line. So I need to grab both of those elements again, come down here and click on Attach. I'm attaching that score line to the card base. So that part is done. Now we need to work on the artwork section. So once again, it has imported all of those elements as cut elements, and I need to change one of those to draw, or pen actually. So in this case, it's this top element, and I'm going to do the same thing by selecting the Operation drop-down menu, and this time I'm going to go with pen. Now, it has automatically assigned the black pen, but every once in a while I have found that, sorry, let me get that selected again. It won't automatically select the pen color, and I'll go through all of the next steps that I'm about to show you, and when I click on Make It, I'll get an error message, and then I'll be confused for a couple seconds. I remember, oh yeah, pen color. So just make sure you have a pen color selected. So now with that done, I'm going to select all of the elements again, and now I've done that by using my mouse, right-clicking and just kind of dragging a little box all the way around them, or you can just do it, select each element one at a time. So I've highlighted that one, I've clicked on it. I'm going to hold down my Shift key and select the next element, then the next element. So again, I have them all selected. You can see them highlighted here. I need to click on Attach for those elements. So now I've got each individual element ready, but I need to get them now grouped together. I'm going to bring the artwork over and put it on the right side, so to the right of the score line. I'm going to do my best to eyeball it, make sure I have a nice even border all the way around. I suppose I could select them both and come up here, click on a line, and use the center vertically. That'll at least get them centered top to bottom. Okay, so I've got it where I want it. Looks good. I need to select everything now. So you can see over here that all the elements are selected, and I need to once again click on Attach. So now the artwork is attached to the card, and your machine's going to do everything it needs to do. But there's one more thing we need to take care of, since we're not using a Cricut Joy with the pre-made insert cards and insert pieces from Cricut. We need to make that insert shape as well. So it's kind of under my controls for my video here. You want to click on Shape, select the square. I'm going to drag it over here. See this little lock here, you need to click on that and unlock it. That's so you can change its height and width to whatever you want. If you have it locked, it's going to change it proportionately, and that's not what we want in this case. So again, I'm going to unlock it. I need this insert piece to be 4 inches wide by 5.25 inches tall. So I'm going to highlight that number 2, change it to 4, come over here, change that to 5.25, click, hit enter, and that's the insert piece. Now that is everything you need to make this Cricut Joy insert card with your Maker or your Explorer. The next thing you would do is click on Make It and follow all the steps like you normally would.